system every.
The home of the Celtics is sold out and noisy inside here in Boston. We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the Boston Celtics. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA. And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, we all know.
And that's how Russ has always been, DA, a high-motor player who leaves it all out on the floor. Some impressive athletes tonight, Brett, really on both sides. How much of the outcome will come down to which team executes the best?
Yeah, most of the games decided in this league do come down to that very fact, Kevin.
Execution.
Yeah, which of these teams is going to put themselves first in position and then to do their best with the position they put themselves into. That means execution.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Inside, it's Patterson and Adams. Westbrook and Robertson are the backcourt pair, and it's George in at the 3 spot. And the Celtics with possession here. Three-pointer, Hayward, good, and Smart gets the assist.
And we know he could drill that from there, even with defenders closing in.
Here's Robertson, guarded by Smart. Westbrook double team. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
And Gordon Hayward has increased his scoring average every season he's been in the league. And couple that last year also a career high in offensive efficiency. The guy is just a budding superstar.
Robertson gets the bucket. Roberson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, no hesitation from Robertson that time. Got his shot off quickly as soon as he got the ball.
There's the foul. It's on Patrick Patterson. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Here's Irving, and there's the pass to Horford. Shoots over Adams. Horford, good. Horford's got his first points of the night.
Excellent job by Horford to shoot that as soon as he catches it. No time for the defense to get to him.
Patterson, the screen. Adams with the screen on Irving. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. That one a little long.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Working the painted area. Morris with just enough size and quickness to finish the play, even with a hand in his face.
Robertson, the pass to Westbrook. Over Irving. Westbrook missing again. The Celtics have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Irving misses. Another shot. It doesn't go for him. Adams, some nice D. Here's Westbrook. Another miss by Westbrook.
And something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Well, being aggressive is one thing, but aggression with control is another, and you need both elements working together.
And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the end. And a moment now to hear from Steven Adams as he reflects back on a life growing up as the youngest of 18 children.
So, like, the youngest over there has to do everything, like all.
Hard to imagine growing up in such a huge family, but it sounds like maybe it prepared him for life in the NBA.
Yeah, I'd say it might have toughened him up a little bit, that's for sure. Wow, 18? That is mind-boggling.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Cleaning the glass. I mean, right from the jump, and that really helped them to set the tone.
I think you said it. If you start off playing physical, Greg, there's kind of the attention of the referees and the opponent that you're coming at them all night long.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for Oklahoma City right now, on the wings, Abrinas and George. Grant is out there with Enes Kanter, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard. Screen by Grant. Abrinas kicks to Westbrook. He tries for 3. Goes back up. And Kanter with the lay-in. Good.
Like when his motor is running and he's playing with high levels of energy, Kanter is a monster on the offensive glass.
Morris, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Outside Westbrook. Screen by Grant. Westbrook double team. Here's George. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. George has got his first points of the game.
The awareness of Russell Westbrook to locate the open man and deliver a strike, something he's developing.
They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Morris, left side, shoots over Grant. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got 6.
This is where Morris can kill you. He's pretty much claimed that in-between game.
Westbrook double team. Grant kicks to Westbrook. Here's George. No good from 11 feet. Boston leading by 3. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Morris.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That is his first foul of the game. "12 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And stolen by Horford. And now Horford pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the shot goes in. He's got 6.
Running the floor correctly is a true art of the game. Horford does it beautifully there in transition and gets a high percentage look as a result. The running big.
And thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time to check out the first half of action. Out in front at the half is Boston. They've got the 7-point lead. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
Well, they're getting higher percentage looks, good game planning. The ball is moving around. Guys aren't pulling the trick.
And we're just about ready for the start of the third quarter.
Never a shortage of motion on Soldiers Field Road as we welcome you back to historic Boston. Hey, Brady, you and I were talking about the toughest players in the league just a minute ago. It's easy to go right to physical attributes, but let's shift it. And who are some of the toughest guys mentally in the game now?
Well, those guys who are thinking out there on the floor, not only about what they have to do, Kevin, but getting their guys lined up and into right spots. I think that Marc Gasol does an incredible job of that in Memphis, especially as the center, knowing all the coverages, backing up the line of defense on pick and rolls, rebounding, outletting, scoring. That's a lot of work for a big guy. And the elite guys that we could talk about, Kev, Chris Paul and LeBron James. I mean, how good are those guys when it comes down to making sure that things are communicated between the coach and that all 5 guys know their responsibilities on the floor?
I bet if they can come from the back end, like you said with Gasol, what about a guy like DeAndre Jordan, who I think has really tried to improve that part of his game?
I think there's a lot more appreciation for how much DeAndre Jordan does, especially the way that he contributed to the USA team.
This is the 4 with Horford in the middle. Irving is out there with Smart. And it's Hayward in at the small forward. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, Celtics coach Brad Stevens is known for getting the best out of his players. He said every NBA player has an elite strength. Some of them have 10 of them. Those guys are the very best in the league, right? But every one of them is here for a reason. And there are times where you can really soar with that skill. Kevin?
And that's why Stevens is already one of the best coaches in the league, David. You've talked about him for a long time, getting maximum results from every one of his players. A different look for Oklahoma City. Cantor checked in for Patterson, and Chris Dunn's subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Pass to Kristen. Nobody near George. And Boston with the rebound.
Trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but thus far, not working.
Yeah, I hope it hasn't gone to his head. He may be trying too hard at this point. He shot a lower than average volume here tonight, but his efficiency doing it has helped the team build the lead.
Here's Roberson. Not enough on that one as it misses.
That's a shot you got to step up on. Wide open, no coverage. Good shooters don't miss that often.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And again, Boston running the court in transition. Here's Irving. Missed.
Hey, you want 3 reasons why Steven Adams is effective? Let me give them to you. Size, length, and athleticism.
And so it's Boston. 13 points up at the end of the period. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And meanwhile, Coach Brad Stevens talking to his team.
Hey, defense is the start of the quarter.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Celtics leading by 13, and Oklahoma City looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Together inside, Cantor and Adams. And there's Roberson, and it's Kristen in at the 1 spot. And Adams kicks to Kristen. Rolls from the top of the key. He gets that one. Kristen's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Thunder. The Celtics shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Irving drives in, and yes, it's good. Irving's got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics.
You got to stay in front of Kyrie Irving at all times. Yeah, I said it here from the sidelines. Try doing it out there on the floor.
They set the pick. Abrinas kicks to Cantor. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
The defender must have felt like he ran into a brick wall right there. Really great screen set to give his teammate the wide open shot.
Here's Irving. And the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
You really have to be up on Kyrie Irving, especially when he's this deep. He gets the shot off so quick.
Kristen, the pass to Roberson. Here's Kristen from past the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball.
The defense looked lost there. Get out your compass. No excuses. You got to guard the perimeter.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Boston.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And, Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Al Horford.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates and the wrecking ball on both ends. You just can't allow good looks like that from beyond the arc. That's just inviting all kinds of trouble.
And unfortunately, it's time for them to say night-night.
Well, you'd like to have a rewind button and get a couple plays back, but impossible at this point. Need better execution at times.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
This guy is so tough to guard. He feels like he could take any challenge that the defense is going to throw at him.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're behind by 9. 19 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
And just trying to salvage anything at this point, even if it's just a momentum heading into the next one.
Well, it's all about doing your best with the time that you've been given. It's the only thing really that you can control as a player. So let's see what they decide to run.
Fires the 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Grant against Hayward. 13 feet away. And he hits the jump shot. And it's an 11-point Celtic lead.
And this is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Yeah, you got to be relentless in this game or the tide can turn on you. Not here, not tonight.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. Nice win tonight. What was your thought process coming into the